April 18th. Seek my face. Hosea chapter 5 and verse 15. I will go and return to my place, till they acknowledge their offence and seek my face. In their affliction they will seek me early. The myth has somehow persisted that God is ever in pursuit of man and that man may presume upon his love without penalty to himself. Our text for today makes it clear that this is not the case. I will go and return to my place till they acknowledge their offense and seek my face. That God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten Son is an indisputable fact. The concern of this lesson is that we not take that love for granted and presume upon it until we are at last bereft of his presence without a spark of conscience left which to build again our spiritual experiences. In Genesis chapter 6 and verse 3 we read, And the Lord said, My spirit shall not always strive with men, for that he also is flesh. He demonstrated this impatience with presumptuous transgression by visiting the human family with punishment by water in the form of a cataclysmic flood. Thus, the world had an example of what it means to presume on God's grace and to trample upon his mercy. Will you and I heed this warning? In the common, everyday affairs of life, do we consult to God as to the best course to take? Are our prayer lives such that he can fulfill the promise made hundreds of years ago? In all thy ways acknowledge him and he shall direct thy paths. Proverbs chapter 3 and verse 6. There is a severe penalty for repeated willful transgression of the will of God. That penalty is threefold in nature. First, in the mind of the presumptuous transgressor, there is a searing of the conscience. 2. Confidence in the will of God and the way of life is destroyed. 3. The example set makes others to stumble, for no man liveth to himself. The Apostle Paul was on the road to Damascus. His mission was one of destruction. But suddenly he was stricken with a bright light from heaven and the voice of God inquiring as to why he was living as he lived. In his affliction, Paul expressed his willfulness to do the will of God. But why must it be this way? May we not volunteer our lives and our all to Christ without the heavy hand of justice being laid upon us? Is it not easier that we voluntarily submit our wills to him?